How your eye?
Oh, it's cool.
Damn! Put your glasses back on.
When Ice Cube and DJ Pooh developed the script for Friday, they wanted the world to have a different perspective of the hood. After movies like Boys in the Hood and Colors that gave you a more serious, stark undertone to things, the two wanted the world to know about the lighter side of things. Cube wanted Friday to become a hood classic. So, was he successful? I'm Meffistoe. Like, share, and subscribe because this is my review of the movie Friday.
Break yourself, fool!
Look what you did to my curtain.
Despite popular beliefs, Friday wasn't really based on Ice Cube himself, but on a cousin of his. But the character of Smokey was based on DJ Pooh's experience of being a small-time drug dealer.
Well, around here, between Normandy and Weston, we call this here a little twin.
When pitched to New Line Cinema, the production team agreed to finance the movie, but they wanted someone with a little bit more experience than DJ Pooh to play the role of Smokey. The duo immediately thought about Chris Tucker, that made a name for himself in Def Comedy Jam. F. Gary Gray came aboard because he worked with Cube on some music videos, but he was a little bit apprehensive because he didn't know if Ice had the ability to do a comedic role, and he was admittedly very wrong.
Craig.
Bye, Felicia.
The movie follows Craig Jones, who lives in South Central LA, and he hangs out with his friend Smokey. The movie spans just the one day on a Friday from morning to night. Craig has recently been fired from his job. He is laying around the house while both his parents and his sister keep bugging him to start looking for a new job.
The word today is job. J-O-B.
His pop even offers him to tag along with him on his dog catching job for the city. But of course, Craig refuses. He'd much rather just hang out with Smokey all day and not do anything.
God damn! You got to be a stupid motherfucker to get fired on your day off.
Smokey is a small-time drug dealer, but he's a very bad one. He constantly rolls joints off his own stash instead of selling it. He owes his dealer, Big Worm, about $200 that he promises to pay him back by 10 o'clock that day.
I'll steal from my mama before I mess with your shit. And you know this, man.
Both Smokey and Craig sit outside on the front porch just talking. Craig keeps trying to borrow money off his mother, his sister, and his girlfriend Joy with not much success.
Wait a minute, who the fuck is that bitch? Fuck you, motherfucker, you think you're slick, gonna come over here and ask me for some money.
As the day progresses, the local bully Debo forces Smokey to help him rob a preppy neighbor next door to Craig, and he makes Craig be the lookout man. They nearly get caught when Craig is busy looking at Miss Parker, the sexy neighbor, as she gets caught with another man. Later on, Smokey's mom sends him to the grocery store to get her some cigarettes. And of course, they have a run-in with the neighborhood's crackhead, Ezell, who manages to get the duo to buy him a 40, not before trying to fool the owner that he fell down and he will sue.
I want 150,000. But we can set out of court right now for 20 bucks.
Man, get your punk ass up. It ain't even wet over here.
As the two return, Smokey convinces Craig to actually partake in the weed smoking, which Craig doesn't normally do. Craig gets high and has the munchies, but he doesn't have anything in the house. And the weed affects him quite seriously.
You smoking my weed too? I'ma kill you and Smokey because you playing with my emotions. You heard?
At this point, Big Worm comes in for another visit, and Smokey manages to pin his debt on Craig as well.
Oh, he just said for us to pay him at 10 o'clock.
What you mean, us?
Man, that fool ain't gonna do nothing.
Frantically, the two try to get the money, even going as far as trying to rob Debo as he was taking a nap. But of course, Ezell is there to interfere at the very last moment.
Smokey, what the hell are you doing in here? What the hell are you doing in here? Shh. I seen the window open, so I said, fuck it. Get the hell out of here.
The deadline is fast approaching, and every car sets off the two, waiting for that incoming drive-by.
What car is that coming up? Creepy.
Drive by!
Because of Ice Cube's involvement in the movie Boys in the Hood, it is much easier to compare these two movies. The subject matter is not the same and the tone is not the same, but these are two sides of the same coin. But Craig Jones is not Doughboy. These are completely different people. Craig is overall a nice person, and his only vice is his laziness rather than being a gangbanger drug dealer. Another difference is the fact that Craig has a dad that tries his best to push him to do the right thing, something that gets cooked throughout the movie and comes to fruition at the last scene.
How the hell you gonna get fired on your day off?
I don't know.
If you think about it, if Craig wasn't so lazy, you can mostly compare him to Trey rather than Doughboy, just because he has that domineering dad in his life.
This was all the protection we needed. You win some, you lose some. But you live to fight another day.
Opposite to Cube is the real star of the movie, Chris Tucker as Smokey. Tucker wasn't really the first choice for the role, and even after he got the job, he didn't know if he can do it. Oddly enough, it took just the one dinner with Angela Means, who plays Felicia, to coach Chris into becoming Smokey.
Wait a minute. What's this? This ain't enough.
Make it enough.
All the mannerisms and all the goofiness that Tucker could bring to the role, he brought it. To me, Friday is all about Smokey. He has the best lines, he has the best situations, and he has the best reactions to everything going on around. And even though Smokey is the side character, he is still #1 in my book.
Hey, Smokey back here taking a shit.
Giselle!
Well, I ain't gonna tell nobody else.
As a comedy, Friday works surprisingly well. It is well written with coherent main storylines and a few side storylines as well, and they all make sense in the whole experience of that particular day and giving you just another side of the hood. A side that you don't normally see in movies or in the mainstream media. Another great aspect is the duo of Craig and Smokey. Craig is your classic straight man to Smokey's craziness, a modern day Martin and Lewis, and countless of other examples. It's that combination of these two friends that just works so well when they're together on screen or apart doing their own thing.
Look, why don't you go up the street and get something to eat? I know you hungry.
Cause see, I ate twice before I came.
God damn!
This movie has a solid recommendations from me. The laughs per minute is very high for a movie that is not a parody or a satire. A movie that you can rewatch over and over again and it still gets a laugh. Great individual performances by some of the up-and-coming comedians back then that you'll certainly recognize today. And for me, if you love to see vintage Chris Tucker and missed out on this movie by happenstance, this performance will be a treat.
Most people want to borrow sugar, or even ketchup. You want to borrow my car? Hell no!
I thank you for watching, and remember, hope is a good thing, maybe even the best of things, and no good thing ever dies. I'll see you on the next video.